Is everybody ready?
When you say Stormcast Adventuring Academy, I get nostalgia every time from session
Oh.
1.
Oh my god. Me too. I will forever remember that. Guys, after your fight against Brendan Cromwell and the Crimson King, it was that moment of expectation, shock, and awe. During the fight, one of your fellow companions, your fellow friends, died valiantly on the field of combat. Tisnip, the ever playful cleric, uh, fought the Crimson King, and although uh, he couldn't live through it, his efforts were fundamental in the defeat of this great foe. His sacrifice will be remembered and will be honored. As you guys recover from what happened and you draw your breath and you manage to recuperate some well-deserved rest, though during a couple minutes after the fight, um, the police arrives at the location. They look at the mess, and it is like a catastrophe scene. They see the bodies. They see the corpses of your fellow enemies. Gorgalax, the one-eye spectator. They see um, the skeleton missing one horn of one particular minotaur. They see the body of Random Cromwell by wolves. And as people are getting rescued and people are getting help, you guys are also being helped. Everybody's brought to like emergency status, and are just as you guys are brought here. Give me a second. I grab the ground music. I realize that. Um, you have like a moment to reminisce on what happened during the last couple of weeks in Stormcast Adventuring Academy. It appears on the news. It appears on the radio stations. It appears on the newspapers. Emily Vandersea, you receive a call from your parents. You're standing on the club that same night. 2 hours after what happened, you receive a call from both your mother and your father, extremely concerned for your well-being. What will you say to your parents?
Hey, I'm sorry. Kylene and I lied to you. I know you wanted me to be in Kraken's Fury Naval Academy, but we had an issue with my acceptance, so it had to be delayed. I'm fine though. I learned from the best. And we lost a friend of ours today, and if you want me to switch schools, if you think it'd be better, then I'll do as you say.
You hear the frenetic shouts the frenetic moments of your mother lashing against you. But after a couple moments, you hear the voice of your father calming her down, telling her that even though you were in extreme danger, you came out a hero. Like the ancient heroes of past of the Lomelindel elves. They tell you that they will come to Ravenwood to see you again and make sure you are, well, safe. And while you're having that discussion, Tye, you receive a call from Lady Sunshine. Somebody close to you receives a call from Lady Sunshine and passes you the phone.
Sorry.
No, we'll point it out. We'll point it out. Extremely concerned from your well-being, she asks as many questions as she can. She is extremely embarrassed to send you to that school, put you in that dangerous situation. What will you respond to Lady Sunshine?
I'm okay. I know there's a lot of stuff on the news right now, but I'm okay. It was scary, but me and my friends and our mentor, we were there and we saved as many people as we could. And I know you said that you're embarrassed that you sent me here, but even in all this tragedy, it's been one of the greatest things that's happened since I've come to Ravenwood. And right now, are the kids okay? Are they safe? I tried so hard to keep them safe. Please tell me everybody at home is okay.
Lady Sunshine tells you that something really weird happened on their way to their temporary residence. They appeared to be an accident in front of them, and people were running, scattering away. They looked themselves to be in danger, but suddenly, whatever creatures attacked them on the road, they retreated. And as soon as she knew about it, she decided to give you a call.
Just
Kyle.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. It's fine.
Kyle. You receive a call.
Oh,
It's from your butler.
Reginald.
Reginald. First of all, make sure you're right. You haven't spoke in a while. He asked for how, in your general state of being, if you need anything. He reminisces on the kind of like special situation where you are right now. He knows you're in a tough spot. But he's sure that wherever you need, he will try to do something. What will you respond to Reginald?
Reginald, I've learned a lot this past few weeks, these months. I usually say no to help or try and do it on my own, but people taught me that it's better to do things together, so if you can, just I'd like a place to stay. At least till everything gets sorted out.
He
Don't know
tells
it.
you that he will get on it as soon as possible.
Thank you.
As this initial shockwave after your fight against the Crimson Guild happens, Everything relaxes a little bit. You see your mentor, Gilberto El Maldonado. He walks amongst you guys, acknowledges you all. You see him that as he is as injured as all of you guys. He says, Emily, Emily, you're here.
Yes,
Good.
I'm glad you're okay.
Barely, barely. Where are the others?
There. Are we at like right after the Crimson King fight?
Mm-hmm.
Pulling Tisnip's body if you want to talk.
Tye is there with what remains of Tisnip.
You see him. He puts his hand to his mouth. What about Wesley? What about Kyle?
I just gave Kyle a potion and Wesley's passed out there against the wall.
Okay. Follow me. He approaches you, Tye. Young Tye, how bad is it?
I tried, but nothing's working. Is there anything you can do?
You see him looking at Tisnip. He tries to make himself stronger and says, No. He just went a little bit ahead of us.
There's always one step ahead of us.
He reaches back. You see him pulling a scroll. This is something I swear that in all of my years as a teacher in this academy, I will never have to use. Emily,
Yes, Mr. Maldonado.
would you please cast this augury spell so we could know what will be Tisnip's desired place of resting?
I take the scroll and I read it aloud to cast the spell.
As this is happening, Kyle brings Wesley over under his arm and goes and like sits with him next to these guys.
Upon reading this spell, it comes through a vision. High up in the mountains, high up where green cannot withstand the wintry cold, you see a tribe of kobolds working in gem and iron mines, producing silver and gold at the very peak of the mountains close to Ravenwood.
I believe he wants to be taken home once more.
He nods. Very well. He takes his cape. He puts it on top of Disney's body and he grabs it from the Tye.
Wait. And I'm gonna reach Tye and Tisnip and take his backpack off his shoulder and open it and just say, "Hey, Nibbles, are you in there, buddy?"
Yeah, you see a badger hanging out on Tisnip's backpack. He is quite frightened at what happened last session.
Yeah. Can I cast animal friendship on him to just calm him down for at least for now and tell him that I'm gonna take care of him until we can figure out a new home for him?
You may. And Maldonado acknowledges your action, Tye. Grabs you, Tisnip, and says, he looks back at the entire group. My students, you did great. You make me a proud teacher of this academy. I'm sure this is not what you expected of Stormcast Adventuring Academy. But God, you all are a blessed to our academy. Look around you. You see people recuperating from the effects of the blue potions they injected over the night, recovering conscious. Many of them also injured, many of them alive. I want you to look at this crowd. This is what it means to be an adventurer. It's not gold. It is not glory. It is looking at these people and knowing they will see a new tomorrow because of you. It wasn't El Maldonado. It wasn't a great hero. It was you guys. You should be proud. Everybody will be proud. I feel like all of you will be great adventurers. There is little in me to teach you, but this. Remember this moment. The struggle, the pain. But also remember those faces of your friends, of your colleagues, of those who save. Tomorrow, we will give Tisnip his final honors. For now, rest. Take some time to process it. And I'll see you all at the bus stop.
The bus stop, sir?
Yes. Remember when we went to Starhaven?
Sir?
That bus stop. We're gonna make a trip towards the mountains and then we're gonna follow the Cobble's trail to their home.
We'll be there. Or I'll look over my friends. I don't mean to speak for you. I'm sorry. I'll be there.
Very well.
You're right. Well, we'll be there.
Be there.
He takes Tisnip body. His daughter follows him and they take him off the scene. I'm gonna turn you a little bit invisible, Tisnip, so you're able to see what happens. And as you guys are standing here, in the middle of this crowd, the people wake up. What would you say to each other?
Didn't think it would ever end like this.
believe after everything, we lost one.
This doesn't... I hate that there's people like him out there. Just... no regard for anybody but themselves in power. Just kids.
Well, go ahead, Emily.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just flabbergasted with everything.
I mean, I know we're not, but are you guys, like, okay, at least physically? None of us are actually okay.
I felt better, but Emily really saved me there with that potion.
Glad you're okay. You were awesome, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah. With that dagger, you were like the warrior of light.
I guess I was. I can't thank you all either. You did amazing. Emily, you jumped in front of Maldonado?
Yeah, I didn't realize, but he did a lot for me. And especially when we went to the beach, he stood up for me. So it was the least I can do.
It's really brave. But you scared me so much. Didn't think I'd get to you in time.
I apologize, Tye. It was selfish of me.
No, I don't think anyone can say we're selfish after this. I get why you did it. And, like Kyle said, brave, and I'm proud of you for making that decision too, because I know not long ago you didn't want any part of this. And I don't know. I think you've grown a lot. I think we all have, but it was very, very brave.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't think when I first met you guys I'd want anything to do with the lot of you. But as time went on, I got to know everyone better, and I just love the five of us. Well, for now.
Take him home. A brave, lucky kobold.
Yeah.
He was probably the bravest of all of us.
Maybe.
Oh, I hate to try to think logically after all that, but I guess we have to find a way to move forward.
Yeah, let's check if everyone's alright and evacuate the building.
I'm gonna send Shay to go sniff at Obsidianus's body. Does he still have that necklace on it that Emily wanted that one time?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab that. And anything else he's got on him? Probably just the necklace, but... And if Wesley is passed out, I'm gonna... Because we still have Shadow and Shade for like an hour. I'm gonna put Wesley on Shadow. He can carry him out.
He still has 2,000 GP on him.
Yeah, I guess is Bryn okay? I mean, I guess we can go and check everybody.
Yeah. You guys see that everybody's kind of like regaining conscious. Everybody's in a state of, what the hell? This has just happened. As Bruce Shadow Soul, the principal of the school, approaches, sees what happens, and says, "What the hell happened here? How long was I unconscious?"
A long time. And even when you were conscious, you weren't.
We tried to warn you, but the vampire was too strong and he had charmed the whole school. It was too late before we could mitigate anything else.
He looks around, and as he's like trying to piece together, you hear, see, "The kid's all right." As you see,
Filbert.
Filbert Fizzlebottom was conscious this entire time, hiding in the bathroom. He says, "Yeah, the kid's all right. I saw everything. That guy over there turned into a demon. And a Maldonado student defeated him and saved the school." Bruce Shadow Soul looks around and says, You all saved the school?" He looks to the ground and says, "Thank you. Thank you all. He looks around, realizes the damages. "I'm sorry that all of you had to go through this. It is my fault as the principal of the school. I couldn't foreseen it."
I don't think many people were expecting a 300-year-old vampire to stage his resurrection at a school event.
And if you notice, some of his accomplices were part of the school.
He looks around. "I see. We will do an extensive investigation. We will make sure to cleanse our school from this filth. All right, everybody." You see the police arriving. "Let's do what we do best. Gather the wounded. Let's bring them to the hospital. All of you. Kyle, Emily, Wesley, Tye. I want to see you all in my office tomorrow morning. If that's okay."
Supposed to meet our mentor. Is to come before that?
If possible, yes.
I'll try.
Very well then. All right. Let's evacuate the premises. Let's allow the police of Ravenwood to do their job.
You walk, or do you want to ride on Shade for a little while?
No need. I need to be the face of the academy in this dire situation and give answers to the police. All of you, live here. Go to your homes. Tomorrow, you are exempt from going to Stormcast. Whoever is injured, no pass required. And you see students like slowly picking themselves off, helping each other to, help the wounded out, bring it to the emergencies, and they begin to slowly evacuate the area.
I don't know if you heard me before cry.
Oh,
Say it again if you want. It doesn't matter.
what was it about riding on Shade?
Yeah, I just ignored it.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the principal because he replied.
No. Sorry. I thought he was done monologuing and I was just trying to make sure, and then he started talking again. I was like, frick. Nah, frick him. He doesn't get to ride on my wolf. You can if you want. You can if you want to. I already put Wesley's poor little body on Shadow. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Just offer.
I could use the ride. Thank you. I thought you were offering it to Bruce Shadow Soul over there.
Nah, frick that guy. And I'll help her up.
I get on Shade.
I'll just kind of grab her hand as you're kind of getting up and just give it a kiss and then walk over to help Wesley.
I smile.
I was just going around to like all the students and stuff, making sure they're okay, like lifting them up, moving them out, just trying to take his mind off the whole situation.
Nice.
I'll
As
just-
you guys leave the premises, where would you like to go?
Does anybody know where Wesley lives?
In the rich area of town, but he's not rich, apparently.
Well, got Shadow and Shade for about another hour. We can bring him home, or I don't know. He can stay at the Sunshine House with us.
He gave me his father's phone details. I can give him a call.
Sure. And then maybe we can get him home safe.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Wesley's dad a call.
Hello? Who's there?
This is Kyle Luceria, the friend of Wesley.
I see. You're a friend of my son. How can I help you, boy?
Your son has just saved an entire school from destruction and possibly the entire of Ravenwood as a whole.
Wait, he got in trouble?
Sorry, am I on mute?
No, you're not mute. He got in trouble, you say.
He saved the day.
Oh, he's in so much trouble. Alright, where is it? I'll pick him up.
Actually, I've not quite got a hand on him at the moment, but I'll sure to let you know where he is as soon as possible.
Wait,
No,
what?
Goodbye. I hang up.
Wait, it's past 10 p.m. You call, saying that.
I don't know, some weirdo picked up. Must have been the wrong number.
Well,
I
we
think Wesley should stay with us for tonight.
we have rooms at the Sunshine House, or Emily, I don't want to impose on Kylene again, but he does know us.
Yeah, he loves me. He should be okay.
I'm sure you get a few points off killing a centuries-old vampire.
No. I thought the ending would be much different. Since Lunar Moons was much nicer.
It's kind of bittersweet, isn't it?
I never thought victory would feel so hollow.
It's only victory if you've got friends to share it with. And we should be happy that we saved what we have. And celebrate what we lost.
I guess one more sleepover before tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd like to put off thinking about the future for one more day.
Yeah, and it'll probably be the last time I'm with you guys in class.
Hey, are you leaving?
I'm sure my parents are gonna get me transferred.
After
Especially-
everything.
All this?
There's nothing I can do about it. I can't really make decisions on my own.
They not care what you want at all? I mean, unless you... Tye kind of looks down. No leave?
Of course not. I've already expressed this at the Red Lobster. But well, we'll just worry about it later. Let's go home.
Freaking huge dire wolves with these little elves on their backs.
Yeah.
Walking through the streets. While the wolves are walking, I want to like stand by Kyle for a second. Well, I don't know how you do it, but I feel like you've been the one to save us these past few times. I feel useless on the outsides, and you're risking your life just smacking things with a stick, and yet somehow you're saving us every time.
It's like still holding on to like his side a bit. You know, I might stand on the front lines, but if it wasn't for your healing words and Emily's burst of adrenaline that she gives me, I wouldn't be nearly as effective. I
Oh.
don't think.
Go on.
I don't think I've saved anyone as much as you guys have saved me, so.
Well, I guess it's all the more reason we have to stick together, huh? I'll put my hand out for a fist bump.
Yeah. Yeah. He fist bumps back. And then like shakes his fist a bit afterwards because he punched a demon and it hurts him a bit.
I know I sometimes don't catch everything. It's kind of oblivious to a lot. But don't take offense to this. But I think you're a a lot better of a person than you let yourself think.
He looks at Tye and looks ahead to Emily and Wesley on the dire wolves. I've got a long way to go, but you guys, I think you're leading me on the right path.
Walking next to you, not leading you. We all have a lot to learn. And I think we'll all learn from each other.
Emily will look back, completely oblivious to your guys' conversation. Hey guys, did you like my trick with my wand? I was like the main character from Star-Lord's Logan Starstrider.
Yeah.
Star-Lord?
Logan Starstruck.
He was my favorite from that film.
Yeah, it was pretty badass, Emily.
But I'm not a Jedi.
No, I-
He's gonna put like a little smile on his face. Well, you certainly looked like one out there with that mage hand trick.
Yeah. Uncle Reed, huh?
Uncle Reed.
Fuck.
We'll catch back up to them, and I'm just gonna pet my wolves a little bit.
As petting your wolves, he's gonna say. To be fair, I'm a big fan of Tubrick Top myself.
I don't think I'm sure who all these people are. Are they other famous heroes?
They're from a galaxy far, far away. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Tye, never seen a movie, doesn't know what a movie theater is like, alright, dope, okay. Fully just like, okay, nice.
Maybe we can watch it sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Just you and me, you know?
Yeah. I like that a lot.
So what you're saying is I'm stuck with Wesley watching Copperman 3.
Copperman 3.
think
Starring
I'm,
Antonio Stark. Copperman 3, bro.
Oh, wow.
I wish Stark was here for this.
Stark, if you're watching.
He just passed out on Shadow, and we're over here like.
What's next? A lot of the necklaces?
Oh, dear goodness.
And like that, you guys head, I'm guessing, to Emily's house, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be more than an hour, right? Shade and Shadow are with me for an hour.
Yeah.
As we come up to the door, though, while Emily's like knocking on the door and everything, I'll like pick Wesley up, and because the direwolves are huge, right? Like the direwolves are
They're
big.
pretty big.
All right, we're using this picture here. If they're like kind of sitting at the bottom of the stairs while everybody walks up, I'm just gonna kind of look at both of them, and you guys were really brave. Thank you for everything that you did, and just appreciate it. Everybody hi for me, and I'll let them leave. I don't knock, Emily.
Yeah. I'm gonna kneel down to the ground and put my 2 fingers to my ear. Kylie, are you inside?
Emily, is that you?
Yes, can you open the door?
How the fuck are you here? Are you talking in my mind?
Yes.
Is that a new trick?
I've had this for ages.
You do realize that we were paying a lot of phone service, right?
Yeah, but this is just a message. It's not like I'm sending you anything.
I see. You see him like, all right. Fair enough. All right, be right there. He, a couple minutes later, opens the door. What the hell happened? Are you guys okay? Come in, come in.
Just carrying Wesley's body.
We're fine. Just, battled against one of the most evil vampires in Ravenwood history.
You see Kylie just baffled and you say, wait, what? Vampires?
I'll explain more of it after a good night's rest. How about that?
Okay.
Or even, I guess, what you call it, a long
I
rest.
say to God, oh my God. I swear to God. Okay. All right, yeah, come in, come in. Whoever needs help, let me know. I'll tend to your wounds. And you guys are welcome in.
I'm gonna lay Wesley on the couch and just pull a blanket for him.
Well, we made it, guys. We did it.
Yeah. Does it feel weird to even just think of it as like school anymore?
Yeah. I change into my pajamas.
Okay, yeah, we were all still dressed really nice.
Kyle looks down. His suit that's shredded. Now, in the short time we've been here, I've gone through more suits than in the 14 plus years on this earth.
When we first met, how many days have come and gone since that day? It almost feels like a memory.
You're really different.
Yeah. But then we got posed a question. Now, must either accept our fate or defy it, but we could not deny it. And we stood strong against the storm and won the day.
Deny?
I'm really glad I met you guys. guess no time that someone is closer than when you all lose someone close to you. You see Tye kind of just looking at her hands. My name isn't just Tye. I was nervous to tell people because it's a link to where I'm from. But I'm sure you guessed by now that I'm not from here.
Yeah.
I trust you guys now. And I think going forward, nobody else that I would trust more to help me with what I'm here for, where I'm from. And still call me Tye, but I'll put my hand out like I'm gonna shake it. I'm Anatide. Nice to meet you.
Can you say that again?
I'll type
So-
it. I'll type it.
Yeah.
You guys are welcome to make a long rest.
Anatide.
Before we do,
Mm-hmm.
the last 2 third-level spell slots, because we did technically level up. I'll just put both my hands on Kyle and Emily, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on both of them.
Thanks, Anatide.
Anytime, Kyle.
Yeah.
You're
Bless you.
allergic to my full name. You can still call me Tye. It's okay.
No. I love your full name. It's, you know, I didn't know I was allergic to wolves until today.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll still call you Tye though.
That's my name. That's what people call me. Back home, even. But that's my real name. My full name.
It's beautiful.
Like, smiles bashfully. Thanks.
Well, how about we have a night of sleep?
Read.
I look
Yeah.
over. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Kyle. Why are you looking at me?
Sorry, I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at the sink. See if there's anything.
Not the sink. Oh no.
Don't worry, I'll get it done in 6 seconds.
Such a daunting task. I don't know if I could have handled it after today.
I literally rolled a 1 on my staff charge regen, bro. Oh.
Guys, you do your morning stuff. Well, not morning. You go to sleep, right? It is actually.
Can I don't. Can I ask Emily if I can lay in the bed with her?
Oh.
No funny business. No funny business. Just terrified after everything.
Yeah, of course, Tye. I forgot to put my pants on anyways.
Emily could be the big spoon.
I'm like, my feet are like sticking like halfway off the bed. Like it's just so tall. Oh man.
And so you go to sleep.
Fade to black.
Everybody, roll me a perception check.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, that doesn't include me.
No, I'm sorry, no, Hito. Unfortunately, no.
From the heavens.
From
7.
heavens.
Or
But I
17,
will
17.
allow you. But I think I will allow you to give advantage whoever you want, Hito.
Tisnip looks down in shame. I'll give Kyle advantage.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't need it anyway.
And mine. I got one more from it.
Kyle
That's
just
cool.
has his dreams haunted by dishes.
After the massive deadly vampire dies and he's faced all his wounds, he comes back home and he's like, my greatest foe of all. Sees the dishes and the
Washing dishes.
No. Dun dun dun. Emily. You please describe how you're sleeping, please. I can describe it.
Wait, am I little spoon or big spoon?
You can be whatever you want, baby.
Alright. I'm little spoon because I'm smaller. Yeah, I have my butt against Tye's crotch
Okay.
So,
and I'm sleeping.
as you are sleeping, little spoon, you hear commotion outside your window.
My 17 doesn't?
My
Dang.
senses are tingling.
senses.
My wizard senses. I look out the window.
You look at the window. As soon as you do it, Tye, you kind of wake up to what's happening. The commotion is also waking you up. As Kyle, you come through the door, most likely saying something along the lines of, "What the fuck is that noise?" Please go ahead and do something like
Wait, he comes into Emily's room?
that. Yeah. The noise comes from Emily's room.
Then I'm
you-
just.
You hear a door slam open, and then you see Kyle walk in with like a face mask, but over his like forehead on his hair. It's like, can someone quiet the fuck down? What is going on out in here?
Kyle, privacy,
Uh,
privacy, please.
What?
My fucking.
You all realize that noises are coming out from the window. As Emily, you go out to look. You see it's 5 a.m. in the morning. The sun is starting to come out from the far east. And you hear. The entirety of Everdale, Sunflower Grove, the historical center, the town has surrounded your house, and they are shouting, applauding at your general direction. They shout, "Black Dragon Mysteries! Black Dragon Mysteries! Black Dragon Mysteries! Black Dragon Mysteries!"
It's secret mysteries.
Black Dragon Secret Mystery!
Not the whole town chanting BDSM, bro.
They go, BDSM! 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 BDSM!
Or
You see
like,
like a little child. BDSM! BDSM!
I'm gonna go stand behind Emily and just like head on or chin on her head, like look outside and be like, are they saying what I think they're saying?
Yes, they are. I open my window and then I cast tense as floating disc.
And this crowd was wild.
And then
And I'm gonna, as she does it, I'm gonna thaumaturgy. I'm like, make like.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Oh god.
You see that one little like teenage boy, probably 15 years old, just faints back on the crowd from excitement.
Thank you for coming to our home this day. We do not deserve such an applause, but
Yes, you do! Yeah!
thank you. But please, quiet down. And my friends, you can come along onto this disc with me. And I like put my hand out for Tye to climb out the wind.
I'm gonna look real skeptical, but I'll follow.
Kyle's gonna walk up
I'll put my hand up for cut.
as you do it. As I'm like getting pulled on, I'm like, "Do you guys not have come like 2 hours later, please?" Like, good God.
I'm gonna say
5
cross-legged.
a.m..
Cross-legged.
You see, we have come to realize the dangers within Ravenwood. And it was all due to the efforts of the Stormcast Adventuring Academy and the BDSM Club.
Stormcast, woo!
If it weren't for everyone involved, we wouldn't be able to stop a big tragedy that was approaching Ravenwood. Some would even say a storm that was approaching. Luckily, we got to bury the light deep within and say our goodbyes to whatever darkness that was about to become of us.
Descend upon the land.
To descend upon the land, thank you.
And
Now-
you go,
Oh,
continue,
sorry.
continue. Don't need
Oh.
it, man.
I was like, I'm running out of things to say.
The place.
Continue.
Now-
The
Valiant sacrifices.
If it weren't for
Give me general.
kobold friend to deal the damages, we wouldn't have made it to this day. Thank you. And everyone, please remember Tisnip's name throughout history and our heart.
Tisnip.
This isn't actually quite that bad.
Look, that's Kyle Lucia!
Oh fuck.
I didn't think this one through.
Get him!
God.
I want to know! You see that he's an actual policeman?
Please tell me
Thank
the mob.
you, everyone.
Please tell me the mob like just grabs that dude down and just stuffs him. Would love that.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And he's like hiding his face a little bit.
I'll stand up this now and I'll stand in front of Kyle.
Through the crowd, you see a limousine approaching through the streets.
Oh fuck.
In your general direction, it stops in front of your house. Coming out of it, you see El Maldonado. Students, you see the gratitude of the people you saved. Everyone is proud of you, aren't we, boy?
Can you float our disc down?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess we're all still in friggin' pajamas.
As it's going down, it's like, please keep it away from that one. As in, please.
Maybe we should go get Wesley.
As all of you are descending with Wesley, of course, you see cameras rolling, capturing this epic moment. Far away in the distance, in Starhaven, there is a crew of pirates watching TV, saying,
Dolphin
"Dolphin Rider, Dolphin Rider, Dolphin
Yeah.
Rider."
I saw them. Same page. Oh my god, Johnson.
And you hear Maldonado say, "My students, we have a long day to go. But first, to Stormcast Adventuring Academy."
To Stormcast Adventuring Academy.
A deep
Yes.
breath. Back to where it all
And I will
started.
summon my phantom steed.
Oh.
Let's go, guys.
You see Maldonado going like, "But I rented a limo."
There's no need. I'm the best wizard in Ravenwood.
Goddamn. All right, everybody, let's get moving.
I'll get in the limo.
I'll just smile at Emily and get in the limo.
I fly away with my steed.
Wait, it can fly?
Please describe your steed.
My steed is a donkey. And I cast fly on it.
Oh my.
We just
On a faraway distant shore, there is a group of pirates saying, "Donkey Rider, Donkey Rider, that's the captain's daughter."
I knew this day would come.
And like that, as you're going around town, you see people have gathered, street after street. They begin to follow you guys all the way to Stormcast Adventure Academy, and applauding, shouting, beating you guys. It's like this huge amping moment of pride, of your success. And like that, you arrive to Stormcast Adventuring Academy. You see all of the students. Unlike the first episode where you were rushing here, you see all of the students waiting for your arrival. All of the windows open. Everybody grab a seat to see you enter the halls of Stormcast Adventuring Academy. You see a line of teachers. All of them make a silent bow. You see Cephia's Copperchin looks at you guys, gives you a slight wink. You see Annie's Wonder doing her sparkle sign on you guys' direction. Everybody's smiling and everybody's acknowledging you guys as you're making your way to the principal's office. You arrive at the principal's office. And you see Bruce Shadowsoul standing there. The people are howling and shouting outside the door, excitement. The clappering can be heard from the window. As you guys enter, you see an arrangement of chairs for you all. Welcome, come in.
I'll sit.
Maldonado, you two, come.
Oh, so he remembers Maldonado now?
Yes, he appears to remember Maldonado.
Okay.
Blue Shadow Soul invites you all. Everybody's sitting down. And Blue Shadow Soul says, "It has been a blessing have all of you, our students in this academy. You have succeeded the highest expectations for first graders. All of you are the pride of this academy. We haven't seen heroes like you since the advent of the Knights of the Twin Glades. That is why I'll give you this. He stands up, goes to a nearby safe. He pulls a key from his neck, opens it. He grabs what appears to be a scroll. Mr. Maldonado, this is a really proud day. Before I continue, I must say that your privileges and status as a master of this academy have been reinstituted. And now so, I will give you this honor to give it to your students. You see Maldonado wondering what's going on. He picks it up, he sits between you guys. He grabs his chin and says, "What the hell is this?" He recognizes the seal on the scroll and says, "This is the sigil of the Knights of the Twin Glades." And he opens it and opens the scroll. And Bruce Shadow Soul says, as Maldonado is slow in reading, "That's right, Mr. Maldonado. Your students are now members of the nobility of Atherel. And you all see, this is the property title of the mansion of the Knights of the Twin Glades. These holy grounds were left here to be given away to those worthy of receiving this honor. I think your students, El Maldonado, are those worthy." And Maldonado looks up. "So that this means my students are knights?" "Yes, your students are knights now. The president of Atherel, in person, will fly and arrive today to bring the honors upon your students on our main hall." And Maldonado looks at you guys. How do you react?
Is that someone really important?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Are you sure we deserve this?
Bruce Shadow Soul looks at his school through the window and says, "You do. You saved this school. You saved this town. Heck, you might have even saved the world." I'm the principal. I've made my choice. You all are welcome to receive this honor, but it's understandable if you so choose to reject it. Kyle, you see the property title. You see that it comes with an indictment of a monthly pension of 2,500 gold pieces a month.
He, hearing like the knight thing, he was gonna say like, maybe after all this, I might be the bigger person and turn down this. And he starts reading. Could never turn down this opportunity. Sam, and have the honor of becoming a knight.
Emily will look at him like, what the fuck?
You see, Emily, that as part of the property title, it is also the great library of Lyrian the Wise Mage.
You know, I'm gonna.
Get it together.
You know, I'm gonna have to turn this down. Oh my god. I mean, I humbly accept.
And Tye, you see that the mansion portrays also two surrounded lands. And you see that within its lands there is an ancient luminite mine.
I'll just see the others agreeing to it. I'll read what it says, but just seeing the others agree to it, I'll just look at the principal and say, "Thank you, this honor. Thank you. I accept as well."
Very well. But it is not to me who you say that. It will be the president's. Mr. Maldonado, I know. You have much to do. We have made arrangements for your quick arrival at the Frostpeak Mountains. May your travel be safe. May the honors be conducted. We will wait for you here, on the main hall. And Maldonado closes it. He looks at all of you guys and says, "My students, this is a great honor. We also have to go do it for Tisnip. He deserves his own honors on his own ways. Are you ready to go?"
I'm ready.
I still have his pack, right, with nibbles?
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, I'm ready.
Very well. For Tisnip. He stands up, offers you a hand, Emily. Sir Emily van der Zee. May you stand up?
Yes.
Sir Kyle Luceria. Sir Wesley. Sir Tye. Let us go as knights then.
As knight.
I'm gonna like lean over. Does this still apply even if I'm like not a citizen of like here?
Don't worry. It applied to me when I got here.
Okay.
Mr. Maldonado.
Yes.
You know, sir kind of sounds masculine, and it's like the year 1983. I thought we'd be a bit more progressive than this. Is there something more like gender neutral?
And Maldonado looks at you, looks at Bruce Shadow Soul. Shadow Soul like nods, and Bruce Shadow, and he says, "Oh, all right, I'm an old dog, but I'm willing to learn some new tricks."
I love what Dragon Age did. Like they called everybody like they used SERAH. It didn't matter like who it was, but if you guys have better ideas, you can do it.
You know, I'll probably like write a book about it, and maybe Ravenwood will pick it up. You know.
Right, yeah. Let's just stick to the formalities, and we can, try
Maybe
to
Madame
say
Madame.
description. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Figure something out.
Well then, for this name.
Or Tisnip.
For that little kobold.
And like that, you guys travel.
May he be
For
rolling in
hours.
gold.
May he be rolling in gold. You guys travel to the Frostpeak Mountains.
I do
Cannot
not own
see
any
it.
token with vision in this.
I know. Chill down. As you're arriving into the Frostpeak Mountains, you see kobolds coming in and out of the mountains. What would you guys like to do?
He's gonna get out and go. You know, we could have stopped off to grab coats or something. God. Bloody freezing.
I'll take off my
Yeah.
big old fur thing and give it to Kyle. Should keep you warm.
You're cold. I'm in the skirt.
Oh, frick. Kyle said it first.
I look at her with
I'm like
my
handing it to
mask.
Kyle, and I like look between Emily and look between Kyle, and I'm like, frick. And I'll turn away from Kyle and give it to Emily.
Oh, the warmth of this coat. If only you had it.
Just looking sheepishly at Kyle.
You know, those quarterstaff lessons might have to be put on hold for a little bit. Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything. Let me see.
So,
While we were walking up, can I have done speak with animals and ask, and kind of open Tisnip's bag and pull out Nibbles and ask, well, I know Tisnip was your friend. We're back with his people. Didn't know, wanted to give you the option. You can stay with me, you can go to them, or I can take you back to Ravenwood and live in the forest.
You see Nibbles going like, "Bleh,
I can't speak with animals, he can talk.
too cold. Too cold. Oh, what is this? He stands his tongue. Oh, cold water. Not like.
Okay, buddy, okay. I'll give him little scratches. You can stay in here and stay warm, and take you back with me, and then we can decide.
And so you make your way to the entrance of the cave. You see kobolds coming in and out. Some of them heading to Ravenwood to work as gardeners in the many many gardens of everything.
Back it up.
Make it up real fast.
rewind.
Those were my ancestors speaking, you know? In Latin America.
Is there anybody that looks like kind of in charge, like directing the others?
Yeah. You see a kobold named Rollo. Pretty famous in Ravenwood. He works as a gardener, yeah.
I remember Rolo.
Good, 'cause I don't.
All right, everybody, more work! We need to bring more gold. Oh! What is this? Big folk?
Hello, Sir Kobold. We're friends of Tisnip's.
Who's Tisnips?
He was a kobold, and he mentioned that he was from here. He worked in the garden in Ravenwood.
Oh! Why he no working then?
Like, look to everybody. I'm like, is this guy serious?
I shrug.
Well, I'll, like, wave to Maldonado, who I guess still has his body.
Yes, he does.
Well, Tisnip was very, very brave, and He thwarted the rise of a vampire lord who'd been seeking revenge in the country for 300 years. But he
Oh,
gave his life to prevent that
did
from
he
happening.
got paid?
Did he get what?
Paid.
No, he didn't make it.
He didn't make monies. Terrible work, terrible work.
Oh, actually, he did. Here. I take out my wallet and dump 1,200 gold.
Posies! Who is this? Who is this Tisnip you're talking about?
The most famous adventurer from Stormcast Adventuring Academy.
He
And
looks
the-
around.
And the biggest thief.
He looks around. Joe, Zipper, come here. Spur, you too. They come over. You see two kobolds, blue skins, and red like fur on top of their heads, reminiscent of that of Tisnip's. And they say, "Oh, you, Stinky, you too as well. Do any of you guys know a kobold named Tisnip? Tisnip? No. Not Tisnip's ears. Oh, Tisnip's ears? A kobold named Tisnip grabs a lot of gold. Can you describe this kobold?
We can do you one better. And I'll take the body from Maldonado and lay it down and take the blanket off.
Okay, what the fuck? Nicotine? You take the body, you show it to the rest of the kobolds, and the kobolds say, "Oh, one of them, Zipper, says, "Oh, that's Giggles.
Oh, well,
How did Giggles die?"
fighting a vampire. And helping to kill him and take him down. And saving the whole city.
Oh, I see. This is why he wasn't like here. Too dangerous for the tribe. Always getting in trouble.
Well, was a dear friend to us, and his trouble saved us many times. And I think his last wishes was wanting to be returned home to you guys.
Oh, is he infectious?
No.
Could he get tribe sick?
No.
Okay. In that case, Kobold says, "All right, everybody, take gold. Take gold to the dragon. And dispose of Giggles. Make sure nobody gets sick from the body." "All right," said Zipper. You see Stinky going like, "All right, let's make fire." Gotta burn the body. Make sure no disease is here.
Just gonna step back.
This is not what I expected.
Yeah, I guess.
It's an old tradition.
Guess. Maybe just like Tisnip seemed odd to us, maybe he was even odd to his own people.
And Maldonado steps out and says, "Students, do you think this is what we want for Tisnip, our friend?"
Did your vision show you anything else, Emily?
Did it?
It show you the landscape overall. The mountains, it show you the winter, show you the snow.
Did it look like this area that we're in?
Not really.
It's not this one?
Not
Oh.
really. It is the right place, you're sure of it. But you didn't saw any fire in your prediction.
Excuse me. I believe he wanted to be at the peak of the mountain.
At Peak of Mountain? Nobody goes at Peak of Mountain. Only Giggles went to Peak of Mountain.
Precisely. I think it's what he'd want.
You see all of the goals looking at each other.
And?
Well, could you take us there or return the body, please?
No, we're too busy. We're too busy to go to Peak of the Mountain. But if you wanna get help, get rid of the body here. Take it.
And he begins like dragging it to the floor.
Nah, I'm kind of shove him out of the way and wrap him back up and pick it up.
You shove the kobold and pick Tisnip.
He like comes up to like my shin.
These people are garbage. All right.
Yeah. Did they
He's-
steal? Did they steal Emily's gold?
Yes.
Frick them.
Kyle's gonna be like kind of annoyed at the display that they're producing, and he's gonna walk up to one of the kobolds say, "All right, since you guys are so busy, how about I give you an opportunity to make some money?"
Oh, we like more golds and shinies.
Okay. Here's the plan, okay? If you and I pull out my staff and I like put it in the snow and I like keep picking it up and putting it back down. If you're able to pick up my staff out of the snow, here, grab it. I pass it to him. And then I grab it back. If you're able to pick this staff out of the snow, you can have as many kobolds as you want. Do it. I will give you 100,000 gold.
All of the kobolds stop in the tracks.
Yes. But here's the catch. If you can't pull it out of the snow, then all the money that you've collected right now goes up with our friend Tisnip to the top of the mountain.
They huddle to each other. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Guidance. I'm tapping him and be like, "Got this, Kyle."
Okay. Persuasion plus 1d4.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
19.
Damn.
All the kobolds go like,
Are we sure about this? Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of shinies. Think about what our great glaciacs will think about us. He's just picking a staff. Yeah, but 12,000 gold pieces lost. But it's 100 return. And we are gonna get Glacia's happy. Glaciacs.
they look back at you.
Can we see the staff?
I'm spinning the staff with one finger.
Oh,
sure.
goodness sake.
Oh, this staff? Sure, I pass it.
They pick it up, like begin to move it.
Looks like normal staff.
Let me make an investigation check on these little folk.
4.
It looks like normal staff to me. All right. Gee, you're 100 gold pieces. Make it 200 gold pieces and we have a deal.
Alright. I put up my hand to shake it. And if it's 200, then you help us carry everything up there.
All right, hey.
And you see all the kobolds laughing.
Idiot. I just got scammed.
Okay. I put my staff in the snow, and then I press the button.
They go out and try to grab it. They want to go. Of course, they cannot pick it up because they're kobolds. Of a cow. Well, I guess I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw to see one by accident pick. By accident presses the button again.
Oh, I really hope not.
You piece of shit.
And they are unable to pick up your staff.
That thing's too heavy. You're a cheater.
Cheater! What do you mean it's so light? And I like press the button as I'm picking it up and just lift it up like with ease.
Mage, don't.
Come on to the top of the mountain. You made a deal.
They consult to each other.
No, never try. 300 gold pieces, double or nothing.
We just
Double or
take the
nothing.
deal.
And you
I
think
think
I'm
we just take
stupid?
the deal.
Double or nothing, my ass. Come on, up the mountain.
No.
You don't have double. I got it all in the first one.
Bring the gold in. Also bring the body.
Yes,
I'm
thank
carrying
you.
it.
They begin to guide you to the top of the mountain. You see the beautiful peak of the Emberfrost Mountains. You see the huge twin valleys in the distance. Beyond that, the Selemere Castle of Ravenwood. And even beyond it, you see the shimmering lights of Shadowhaven, the capital of Atherel. And on top of the peak of this mountain, what do you guys do?
I want to see if this looks like what I seen in the vision of Augury.
Appears to be so.
Yeah, this matches my vision. I believe this is where he truly wanted to rest.
And this is where he should rest. Should we bury him or lay him on the top?
I bury him at the top.
Alright.
You can find some stones to put her.
Cobalt, start digging.
Yeah, man, yeah, god damn it. Goddamn cheater, Hume. Taking advantage of poor kobolds.
Yeah, totally.
They prepare it. They made a bed of gold beneath it.
There we go.
I'll just kind of start putting like stone, like bigger stones and rocks kind of around the whole thing. Just kind of cover it up with.
And Maldonado approaches and puts Tisnip's body on a bed of gold. I want everybody to listen to that song. As in the peak of the mountain, Tisnip's body is put in a bed of gold. It's buried, and on top of it, we left a sign for the world to remember Tisnip's body. Surrounded it is everybody. Emily, Kyle, Wesley, Tye, and Maldonado. And Maldonado places a stone on the grave.
Tisnip, you will be remembered.
for a long time. The good people of Ravenwood will not forget your sacrifice. Be remembered, Tisnip. He lifts his hand up from the stone.
I'll step up next. Thanks for showing me kindness and being another interesting face in a new world that I didn't know. And thank you for showing your bravery and your fearlessness in the face of everything we went through. Been practicing. Know what was your favorite? I hope to do you proud. And not from the staff, but from Tye's hand, you'll see just a glowing warm ball, and I'll just let loose a guiding bolt up in the sky.
Kyle will look forward and then attempt to step forward first because he doesn't want to follow up whatever Emily has to say. And
No, let me say something first.
no, but I could do it if you were to.
No, please, Kyle. I barely prepared anything.
If you didn't prepare anything, sure, go ahead.
Please tell me she whips out a notebook.
Emily pulls out a scroll.
Fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, we gather here today to honor and remember a unique soul who has left an indelible mark in our lives, our dear friend Tisnip. Though Tisnip may not have been like most individuals we encounter in our journey through life, his presence and impact on those around him were undeniable. Tisnip was a kobold of few words, but his actions spoke louder than any grand speech could ever convey. In the shadows, he would stealthily maneuver, leaving behind a trail of damage and mystery. Though some might have misunderstood him or labeled his behavior as mischievous, there was an essence to him that captured the spirit of adventure and daring. You see, Tisnip had a knack for acquiring things that were not rightfully his, and while that may not seem commendable, there was a certain charm to his cunning nature. He was a reminder that life isn't always black and white, and sometimes it takes unconventional characters like him to teach us valuable lessons about ourselves and the world we inhabit. In the realm of combat, Tisnip was unparalleled. Despite his diminutive stature, he proved time and time again that courage and skill were not defined by appearances alone. He fought valiantly alongside us, his companions, defending what he held dear with an unwavering determination. And though he rarely spoke, his presence alone spoke volumes. His silence conveyed a wisdom that only those who took the time to truly understand him could appreciate. In his quiet moments, he would observe the world around him, absorbing the complexities of life with a perceptive eye. Today, as we bid farewell to Tisnip, let us not dwell solely on his deeds, but remember the essence of his being. Let us remember the joy he brought to our lives, The laughter bubbled up in his company, and the bond that formed with each shared adventure. In the end, we are reminded that life is a mosaic of characters, each one playing a vital role in the grand tapestry of existence. Tisnip may have been a kobold of few words, but his actions spoke louder than 1,000 speeches. He taught us about acceptance, the beauty of diversity, and the potential for greatness hidden within the most unexpected souls. Farewell, dear friend Tisnip, and may you find eternal adventure and peace in the realms beyond. Your memory shall forever live on in the hearts of those who had the privilege of knowing you. Goodbye.
As tears streaming down her face.
You turn around and Kyle's sweating.
I'll just reach my hand out to Emma.
I didn't prepare much. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Kyle's gonna step up, tug on his collar a little bit.
Nope.
Very, very, nice words said by everyone today. Tisnip, yeah. He's like looking back. Why did I have to go after her? I'm not one for making speeches. I can barely write my own name, never mind a paragraph of words. And it sucks for someone that doesn't usually know what to say. But what I do know is that whenever I was in combat, whenever danger was anywhere near, that a little kobold had my back. Whether I fell to a wound or whatever, or whenever he made an enemy fall because of one of those magical bolts. I didn't know you for very long, Tisnip, but despite your small stature, you've definitely left a big impact on me. Everyone here. And not used to saying goodbye, but so I'll say I'll see you again one day, I'm sure. And then he pulls out his handkerchief and makes it into a pirate hat and puts it on the groove.
Oh.
Farewell. And he goes and stands back with everyone else.
And Maldonado says, "You did great, children. It is a pain we must endure. So that others may live. Tisnip, you will be remembered. Farewell. We will see each other soon, I'm sure." Let's go, children. Let us allow Tisnip to rest in peace.
Bye, buddy. And walk and follow Maldonado.
I follow.
Sorry, guys, I wasn't very prepared.
It was beautiful. Really, really
In
beautiful.
fact, I thought it was beautiful.
As you see, high up on the mountain, it rises. It lands on the peak.
You brought me a children back. For that, I'm grateful.
He bows his head.
How big is he?
Very large. He's a dragon.
Hal's sweating a little bit knowing that he scammed an entire race of dragon people not 2 hours ago, maybe.
He was our friend, and just wanted to do right by his final wishes.
That I'm grateful. Tisnip wasn't really loved in his community. But I'm glad he was able to find a family in Ravenwood. Don't worry. I will protect this place. His final resting place. I'll make sure he rests in a bed of gold for as long as I have of life.
Thank you. He meant a lot to us. Glad to see he'll be looked after.
Very well. Tisnip's friends.
He takes off in flight and disappears to the clouds.
Oh,
Holy shit.
it's like Big Daddy Tisnip.
So you're gonna grow up to be like that?
Don't know if that's how that works.
I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know. He was huge. I thought I was dead. I wouldn't let everyone know that right now.
Makes me feel a lot better. In a weird way. Glad to see that somebody will look out for him now that we can't anymore.
I'm glad.
Yes. He has a protector in the sky.
And so you guys make your way back to Ravenwood. Hours passes as we are approaching noon. And as you're getting more closer and closer into Ravenwood, you see it has been filled with people as you make your way back to Stormcast Adventuring Academy. You see that a line has been formed, and you see plenty of beautiful cars, and you see plenty of important people entering. And as soon as you approach the cities, you see people taking pictures and paparazzis all over the place. You see, excuse me, are you Maldonado students, the great heroes of Ravenwood who just saved the city? Here, can we take a picture?
We are, but sure, why not?
They begin taking pictures of all of you.
The light is
Good God.
freaking Tye out.
And like that, you are head into the auditorium of Stormcast's Adventuring Academy. As soon as you open the doors, the people stand up and begin to clap in applause. You all see standing at the podium the president of Atherel, President Stormheart.
Jeez.
And so here we are, our heroes. Please, join us here. The people applaud as you make your way down.
I'm literally only
You
moving
reach-
because Tye is like holding Emily's hand, like just super overwhelmed. Literally just like shut down.
Don't worry. Just stay with me and you should be okay.
That's it.
You guys reach the center stage and you see chairs prepared for all of you. You see that one chair has been left empty in honor of Tisnip. And as all of you let me look for my epic music. Give me a second, guys. Where did I left it? Oh, here we go. We are standing here today to commemorate heroes of our country of Atherel. These students of Stormcast Adventuring Academy saved this town. Their strength, their intelligence, wisdom, and valor saved the lives of many. I am honored to stand in all of your presence. And also to proclaim the knights of the Republic of Atherel. Now, please, Mr. Stormblade, if you could please do the honors. And you see Ravender Stormblade, the marshal of the country, the main honcho of the military of Atherel. By hereby. And he grabs a case filled with medals. When I say your name, stand up. Approach the podium to receive your honor. Emily van der Sea.
Yes, sir.
You stand and approach the podium. Emily van der Sea, proud member of the Van der Sea family. Your people are one of the pride members of our society and community. Today, you show the value of the lonely little elves for your intelligence, For your prowess in the arcane magics, we pronounce you a knight of the Republic. He grabs a medal, puts it on your clothes. And with this, we give you your title. For now and ever, you will remember as Evelyn Vandersea, the Archmage of the Spire, protector of Starhaven. Everybody begins to clap. All hail the Archmage of the Spire!
She bows. Thank you.
May we continue with your services in the future. You make your country proud.
I will do my best for everyone's well-being.
Wesley Lannister. Wesley stands up. He approaches the podium very nervously. Baby! Ravenwood Stormblade grabs a medal, pinches Wesley Lannister by accident. He goes like, I'm not gonna say anything. Wesley Lannister. Also, for your powers in the matters of the arcane. For lending your power in the defeat of the Crimson King. We, the people of Arthur, pronounce you knight and gave you the title of the Eternal Arcanist, the Word of Everdale. Rise up, knight. Thank you guys. And he returns to his chair. I, Luceria, stand up.
As he's standing up and he like passes Wesley, he's like, "What? No, it's not like that scene from Star-Lord. Or like the one from Lord of the Bracelets. Shush." And then he goes
I, Luceria, proud member of the Luceria family, you stand here today for your prowess in combat, for your skill, for your ability. I pronounce you knight of the country and give you the title of Dissemblade, master of the open hand. He salutes you.
He speaks back. Thank you. It's an honor.
He says then, I. Wait, is that all? The president was like, I don't know. I. Please stand up.
Like, see Tye like try to like pinch herself and then like just clench her hands and stand up.
You got this.
It's just a lot of people. And I'll kind of woodenly walk up.
I, by the authority given to me by the state, I welcome you into our community and provide you with the citizenship of the country of Otherel. And now I give you your highest honor. I pronounce you knight of the country. And with this medal, I give you the title of Nature's Wrath and protector of the Twin Glades. Like the druids of the past, make sure to protect our more sacred forests and lands. He salutes you.
Thank you.
And then he says, now, there is a hero that fell during the battle. A young kobold named Tisnip fought and died. A heavy loss for all of us. For his sacrifice, the country of Altherel has made a value promise to include the kobold communities of our lands as much as we can in our societies for the benefits of our cultures. In his absence, his mentor will receive his medal to be remembered in this very academy. And Maldonado approaches and says, To Tisnip, we pronounce him knight. We give him the title of Frostmite. And we call him the hero of the Ember Peaks. May he be remembered. You see all of the soldiers of Ethereal that are here. May he be remembered. Stormblade salutes the president again. Leaves the podium. And President Stormhat looks at all of you guys and says, With this honor, we remember the value and importance of adventures in our society. It is those who we think the less of that can teach us the most. I learned on my way here of your achievements, all of you. The country of Atheral is forever grateful. And by the powers invested by the Republic on me, I'll give you the title of Knights and Nobles of the Republic, the heirs of the Knights of the Twin Glades. May you rule their lands with wisdom. May you protect the people in the future, and may the people protect you. He closes his notebook and says, Now, to the heroes of Ravenwood, we salute. And everybody stands up and salutes all of you.
Thank you for having us. And I do like a curtsy.
Kyle sees Wesley like failing to do a proper like bow, and he's like, and he like helps him, and they bow together.
I will try to woodenly copy.
Everybody stops saluting, and everybody begins applauding you guys with all of the honors. And like this, all of you guys have become heroes of Ravenwood. And between applauses, between honors, is where we're gonna close this part of the book of Ravenwood.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
What an ending.
Wow.
Now, before we leave, everybody, your character. Wait. That's too much party. Yeah. I'm failing real hard. Guys, you succeeded in defeating the Crimson King. You became heroes of Ravenwood and proud members of Stormcast Adventure Academy. I want you all to tell me, the stage is yours. What will your character do during the rest of your semester of Stormcast Adventure Academy now that you have access to a mansion, lands, gold? What will Emily do on this newfound freedom. You realize that your parents are as proud as ever, and they don't really care where you go. You're a knight. You're a noble. You're free to go wherever you like. Cry, tell us, where will Emily go?
I would like to travel across the 13 seas with my waifu at my side.
Never been on a boat before.
And seeking adventures like your mother before you, and many ancestors like you before you. You head toward the 13 seas, accompanied by Tye. Tye, on your way, on your great adventures on boat, what will be Tye doing? What will she be waiting for, looking for?
Probably throwing up a lot. Seasick. Never been on a boat.
Don't worry, I can't swim.
That I can do. No. Probably. Let's see. Looking for any leads on her people and contemplating what it means having access to Luminite, and also contemplating going home and checking how things are there.
And like that, you explore many cultures and places. You become an expert on different many things. You meet fieldworks from different parts of the country, all of with different experiences. You feel more connected with your people. As Emily, you enjoy the freedom that comes with being a Vandersea. Kyle, you now have kind of the life you had before.
Not as lavish.
You have become a master of the open hand, an expert on your martial arts craft. What will you do for the rest of the semester?
Being as he never really got a chance to teach Tye anything, he will begin teaching other people who maybe didn't have a mentor as good as him, because he's now understands that helping people, not just yourself, brings a lot more wealth than any money can. But at the same time, he goes home at night and sleeps in a very nice bed with very nice clothes. Beautifully new
Wouldn't
tailored
expect
suit.
anything less.
Maybe also being as any chances with Emily left with Tye and onto the open seas, he goes ahead and gives Quinn a shot.
And you two found a dojo. What would you call your dojo?
God, you're putting me on the spot here. The keep it simple and nice. The BDSM open hand dojo.
Oh no.
Beautiful, majestic, with hundreds of students practicing the martial arts in the BDSM dojo. You make a great life for the next of your semester and a new relationship with Queen. Tisnip, you will have control of the kobolds of the Frostpeak futures. Tell us, now that a new gate has been opened for them in the country of Athrel, now they're more accepted, they want to be more integrated. What's in the future for the kobolds of Ravenwood?
Development. Becoming more normalized and less clan and mountain folk. Like they're becoming more educated, more civilized, and learning as much as they can.
And we end the note with a beautiful picture of Tisnip's primary school for the scale folk. And like that, we close this page. And we end tonight's session. Episode 14 of Stormcast Adventure in Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Wait. I forgot to do. Well, I'm gonna. That's the wrong button. Fuck, I'm bad at kick. Fucking bitch got it first. No. That's what I was trying to do. God damn it.
Oh.
Amazing session.
What a nice.
I
raffle.
legit almost started crying during your speech, Emily.
Dude, that speech! What the hell?
I'm sorry. I
You're-
tried a little bit.
You piece of shit.
You tried
had
a
to,
little
had to
bit.
go before me, bro.
Yeah, that's why I knew you probably didn't prepare. So like,
You son of a bitch.
I'm like, I want to make him look trash, bro.
And I'm sitting here telling Atsa, like, I want to make this messed up. I want to make them.
Yeah. It was like, oh yeah, I have my plans, it's gonna be nice. And you're like, no. They
I was-
never liked Tisnip.
That was like, Tisnip's supposed to be an outcast. He was kicked out of his home. And all the times you heard stories about his home from him and his friends, they were just his imagination.
Alright, guys.
And then
Yeah.
Emily steals my thunder.
Can't get away from us.
The fact she's like, no, let me go first. I don't have much prepared. Pulls out a fucking scroll.
It was amazing. I was laughing at the meme first, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so nice! Oh my gosh, this is so nice!"
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh my god. Bringing the emotions.
Most beautifully written, well spoken, perfectly articulated speech known to mankind.
It was pretty
Like,
fucking banger.
and you don't go last. You know how much of an asshole you.
Yes.
You knew what you had in your
Yes.
fingertips.
You know
The
I'm a
perfect-
fucking asshole. What do you mean?
The
You piece
perfect
of
eulogy.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone.
It was great.
Nice, guys. Now, this was an amazing journey. I'm really, really grateful for for having this opportunity of being your dungeon master, everybody. Sadly, I'm gonna take a vacation from the dungeon mastering. I need it. I actually need it a little bit, but I want to make sure I hear you guys. Have this moment of what we would like, what was memorable, our favorite moments, and just like try to make sure we remember the good moments in this version of Ravenwood, right? Being a good sport, I'll begin. I think my favorite moments, coming from all the way from episode 1 to all the way to episode 14, was how every single session felt like it has like their own theme going on, right? We were never doing like the same thing. We were always meeting new characters, finding new stuff, getting new secrets, giving name to stuff. The BDSM stuff was just fucking it's just fucking crazy. I had a lot of fun with my common encounters, Obsidianas, Gorgolax, the now one-eye spectator. And I enjoy a lot how you guys went from just being a bunch of kids, right? Just being a bunch of kids that were scared, were entrapped, were trying to get to school, making all of the way of being these like badass heroes who were just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? It's against all the teachers. Like, why don't you fucking do shit?
They were
Oh my God.
useless.
They're useless. Which I think just speaks to that. So yeah, that's my beat on it. My 2 cents.
Fuck them teachers, bro.
I think what I liked about it was like it wasn't like we slowly like built up to who Cromwell was. It was like literally like what was it, first episode, second episode, you're like, yo, this guy's a hoe and he will wreck your life. Like there was no like ramp up to like easier stuff in a way. I mean there was, you scaled it good, but I think it kind of put the fear and the intensity of the whole thing and like gave a weight to it in a good way, that like this dude seemed completely in control, but yet you somehow slowly were able to weave in and give us the ability to face him, even though he seemed completely insurmountable like to start with. And that's a very hard balance, because it could have like discouraged us and just made us feel like, okay, well, this is useless, there's no point. Or you could have made it like you said, like super duper railroady easy, but you gave us a chance to make mistakes and, you know, almost die and I still have flashbacks to almost getting freaking deli ham sliced by the Marilith. Oh, like literally, I think back on that, I'm like, wow, I was so close to death. So yeah, I think I appreciated like the balance that you created, and super appreciated the fact that you did like listen to us when you asked for the feedback. And I think that the team that we have, sounds weird to say, but like our teamwork as like players and DM was like really, really good. And not to get sappy, but like as my first literal D&D experience ever of my life, like this is freaking amazing, and I hope we can do more. I don't want to leave Ravenwood yet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really good at like this stuff unless I prepare for it.
Write it down. She said after giving the most eloquent speech ever.
But I got to feel smart. It's the first time I tried playing like a smart character, and I always wanted to do one, but I'm not smart in real life, so it was fun for me, and it was a good experience, and making all these relationships in game and out of game. It's good, especially now, like Siwa and I like send each other nudes every once in a while.
I should have expected that.
But yeah, thank you everyone for playing with me, and it was a pleasure with playing with everyone.
I very much loved how not one, like, there wasn't like one feeling throughout the whole game. You
But you
gave
got a
us
good
like the
goodbye.
roller coaster of emotions. You never knew going into a session whether it was gonna be goof and fun balls, or if I was gonna get traumatized for the next 13 years. You know what I mean? You always kept us guessing. You threw a lot
What's
of
up, Raven?
this is a triggering word for me, but red herrings in a few places. It was nice to not know what's coming and to enjoy what did come every time, as well as like great combat encounters that allowed me, as the monk I am, to run possibly my whole movement every turn. Was just beautiful. I did love doing that. And you let our creative juices flow by allowing us to do things, allow us to prepare in a lot of combats. And outside of combat, where he gave us like the freedom to try and like figure things out the way that we want to do it. I really enjoyed that. There was no like, this is the only way to do it. It was like, well, here are your options. What's the plan? You know, maybe you didn't even expect what plans we had. Who knows? But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the group. All the RP stuff was super. That's my favorite thing. I loved RPing with everyone, and like Cry just said, to finish it off, I really enjoyed that all of us could just have a little bit of fun, have a lot of laughs, make a few jokes every now and again. It was a lot of fun, and thanks Atsa for running it every Monday. and I do hope that you get the DM rest you need.
But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to like to chapter 2, you know. I'm just throwing it out there.
You're saying, yeah.
It needs to be said if it hasn't been said. I love Tye too much to say goodbye yet.
I really enjoyed. I really did enjoy the fun that we had. We could play our characters how we felt they should be played, and not, just mechanically. Here's what they do, and this is how they do it. I loved your storytelling, Atsa, and all your voices. And I just loved how everybody's characters were so dynamically individual. And it fits the personality of the group. Like with Cry, I've had trouble finding consistent groups to play with. And they usually fall apart pretty quickly. So having this go on as long as it did has been a blessing, and I really enjoy you guys. So I enjoy the friends that I've made here, and I hope we continue going. I really hope we continue with these characters, because I would love for you to meet my next character.
Oh yeah, he's cooking something.
I know.
Hell yeah, guys! And well, at least for me as a dungeon master, it is a really interesting place, right? Because Hito is right. I almost called you Tisnip again. Hito is right. A lot of groups fall apart really, really easily, right? And we did 14 sessions almost in a row, right? I think what really made this campaign work was that I had a lot of fun doing it. It began like that, being like, hey, I really like what I did here, and I want people to experience it. And I want to keep it that way. So that's why I'm like, okay, I need to take a little bit of rest. Hopefully, I grab the inspiration, the creativity to put it into Ravenwood. Return to these characters. By the way, do you guys like your titles? I worked really hard in thinking about your titles.
Those
When-
were
when I heard-
amazing.
Yeah.
When I heard
did.
open hand, I was like, oh, yes, this is perfect.
I love how they were like, Tye? It's just Tye?
Yes. Here, let me post them in chat. The Armish of the Spire, Protector of Starhaven, the Eternal Arcanist, the Semblade, Nature's Wrath, and Frostmite. Pretty fucking cool. And I have a list for you guys of memorable moments that I've been taking notes, for instance, session 1 about stuff that I really like and made me crack. So here are some couple of my favorite memorable moments that are dear to my heart. Session 1 was Emily's and Kyle fighting while in the middle of the introduction to the school. And Shadows was like, can we fucking begin? And they're like, oh yeah, sorry. By the way, fuck you. And he's like, oh my god, that was pretty fucking amazing. Of course, the moment of me presenting Blue Shadow Soul, I was actually standing up. I grabbed my mic. I was like standing up like a villain, you know, feeling it, just absolutely feeling it. Of course, the Minotaur common encounter. Ipia, I will forever remember Ipia.
Ipia.
My goodness, Ipia.
Oh, you mean that weak piece of shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
fine.
never expected us to kill it.
Oh my god.
I was like, this is too busted. Let me give him a knife instead of a greatsword. I learned my lesson.
I mean, to be fair, you almost cleaved Wesley in half, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. But it was pretty fucking amazing. It was a banger episode. One of the memorable moments was me finishing Blue Shadow Soul speech, and everybody just started shouting. It was like, what the fuck? What the hell was that?
Oh my god.
Freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing. Um, of course, then we hop on into episode 2, right? It was practically on the same day. We got to meet some of the teachers. I love making the introductions of the teachers, right?
I love
Uh,
Sparkle Lady.
Sparkle, Sparkle.
Oh my god.
Back is Sparkle.
Which, by the way, I think it was kind of forgotten, but I always keep in my back of my mind that I gave my party a ring of regeneration, but you guys never went out of your way to repair it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes.
Dang. Let's see what all I
Um,
ended up with. Keep going, keep going.
Yeah. One of my favorite moments was when I was doing El Maldonado's voice, and Kyle decides to gave a call to his butler.
Oh, that was so
He swapped it. You're like, oh, Reginald.
And I just wrote, Scrumpy, you're a piece of shit. Oh my god, you're a piece of shit, buddy. Of course, sparkles. Oh, also the moment where Maldonado was talking about, presentation and having good manners in outside courts. And then he asked Kyle, hey, do you know what to do when you're eating cake in one of the many crystal isles courts of a king? And and Scrumpo is like, yes, you pick up with a fork. And then Maldonado says, and that is when your head gets chopped off. And the big, what? I couldn't believe it. Oh my god.
They don't
Freaking
know
amazing. Of course, I love introducing obsidianos. I think the concept of obsidianos that, a black dragon wormling that was born in Ravenwood, in Stormcast Adventure Academy, was just genius, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love the moment of the plot armor that I give it at the end of him just being like, all right,
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what?
I was so mad. I was about to wail on that little hoe.
Then, of course, coming into episode 3, right? It was the Scrumpo episode. I hope I'm getting my notes right. I think it was the Scrumpo episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, planning that with Scrumpo was actually funny. I remember telling him about the first thing, and the first thing about the rotatory, instrument for the watches.
Rotating watch rack.
my god.
Yeah, and Kyle just being like a Batman character, hiring the most professional mercenary, and then this guy being like, "No, we cannot crack the code. You should hire that girl Emily." What? And then I remember giving Scrumpo the abilities, right? Of being like, "Hey, if anybody refuses something, use this." And I was like, this is how you will destroy or compel people to do whatever you want to do. And I remember the conversation. Yeah, being like, yeah, exactly. Like, if you bring Tye, Tisnip will follow. Wesley, you don't have to do anything. And if Emily says something, give him this. And I just give him the description of the book. This is when I get to spill some beans. But during that episode, Kyle actually did research, and all of you guys, he made rolls to learn stuff about you all.
Nice.
I rolled like dog shit. So.
I hadn't really shared much by then, so that makes sense. You wouldn't have known anything.
No, he was. I think what Scrumpo told me was that guy that he hired to find out the code was supposed to do research on all of us, but he didn't find out shit.
I mean, I literally do not exist on this plane, so
there's nothing to find.
I think I literally rolled as I think it ended up being a 0 for Tisnip. That's so bad.
Of course, when we got into the Selemir Castle, which I love going into the Selemir Castle, somehow Disney managed to find all of the answers.
Oh, that was great.
And then
Emily had an existential crisis that moment. I'm like, am I actually that smart, bro? I don't even solve these riddles.
but don't worry, Cry, because my next note it is fuck you, Cry. Because literally you PlayStation me with the observer encounter never getting any hits on you. Casting silvery bars and then making yourself take opportunity attack. My boy. It wasn't that moment when I was like, oh, when it comes for your player character session, you're fucked, bro. Of
You
course,
fucked me.
I did. Never actually being able to use my spell reaction with the spectator, where I can reflect the spell. That felt real bad.
I literally didn't even see that thing until the very end. I was just duking it out with the friggin' skeletons.
Oh yeah. Then of course the big moment of Kyle getting to be poor, and just the amount of memes coming out of that. Pure gold. Emily's
Not pure
session.
gold.
No gold. On Emily's session, which was session 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, session 4. With the owner of the store.
Oh,
I love I love playing Lady Lilith, the owner of the store.
That was fun.
Yeah. Doing that, I love how on the planning for that session, it was just about how Emily was gonna throw everybody under the bus. And one of my favorite moments was that Emily went out on a car with Tristan, right? And she found all of you guys on your way to the flower festival. And she won.
I love how Kyle was like, she's possessed. That was so good. And then Tye was like, no, what? You're right.
And then I say, oh, it starts raining. Oh, I felt like a piece of shit, but that was really amazing. Of course, bringing in Amberlynn, it was really, really fun.
Oh my goodness, she was great.
Okay, it was great. Then we had the materials. Then, do you have you seen that is called the Black Zone? Because I'm not gonna talk about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that one.
Although I did like the windmill fight that you altered it to.
Oh, the windmine file was actually nice.
And I love that my spike growth just wrecked like half of your zombies.
It was nasty, but I do have a note on that fight. Emily. Succeeding on 6 different Constitution saving throws. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, that hurt my
Emily
feelings,
min-maxed that potion creation.
Oh yes, and then you realize that you could use your bardic inspiration that you've been saving. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, I had like 6 saved up. I'm like, oh, it's fucking time, baby.
What was the roll again? The Arcana roll?
You got 30 or
It was
something.
Yeah, 42 or some shit, I don't remember.
This is crazy.
Yeah, she had to roll something crazy, just like just steamroll it. Get out.
I still cannot
Finished
believe.
in one.
Yeah, that was nuts. I still cannot believe how close Wesley was to death. Like the cascading events of him blowing up that barrel, like the panic that just kept each turn going through my body. I was like, what the frick am I supposed to do?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, Wesley. That I mean we had already sort of like been like memeing on Wesley, but I think after that it was legitimately just like dogpile Wesley for the rest of the campaign.
All right, I'm gonna skip to the really good ones. Okay.
Yeah.
The forming of the BDSM club, of course.
Hell yeah.
I love how it slowly began to coming together. It wasn't like immediate. It was like something distant mysteries. We're like Scooby Doo, and then at one point it's like, yeah, we're like Black Dragon Secret Mysteries.
I think I said the Black Dragon, but I think Emily added the extra. Or maybe it was the other way around. I think that I was the only one that mentioned the dragon.
I
but
said
think
bad
Emily...
dragon.
That's what it was. And then I think
Bad dragon.
added
Because-
the
Yeah, because I have like those toys from there, and I was like, this will be funny to say, dude.
There you go. BDSM club. And then just listening to all your NPCs just say it like it meant nothing.
Oh yes, BDSM club, BDSM club. I have a couple of notes on what were supposed to be the character sessions for Tisnip and Wesley. Oh, the character session for Tye, yes. I love how you felt like there was something going wrong because you knew something was going wrong, but you didn't know what I was going for, and how I used your backstory expertly. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Dang Lord. That was like the one thing. I was completely blindsided by that. I actually was gobsmacked when you said they were changelings, and like the fury I felt for Tye was unreal, bro.
And I love how I made the entire party realize that except you, because I wanted the pain to continue.
Gosh. I loved lighting their caravan on fire.
Oh my goodness. Remember the session when you got to meet Obsidianos again?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you guys, that Obsidianos wanted to be like the school mascot. The idea for that was he was going to kidnap Wesley, and that was going to be his character session. And basically, Obsidianos was going to kidnap Wesley, put a mind control spell on him, so that he will put him on the ballot to become the school mascot. And so you guys will arrive at Stormcast Adventure Academy and just filled with propaganda, vote for Obsidianes. And we'll be like, who's the motherfucking idiot who's doing this? Of course, it was Wesley.
That's funny.
And I wrote a scene of Obsidianos with Wesley, and I just literally wrote Java the Hot scene with Wesley. Leia.
Oh
and
no.
Obsidiana saying, bring me a sandwich. Oh my god. The first character focus session for Tisnip was going to be that Tisnip encounters a magical pipe smoke that summons dark beings.
Oh. Creepy.
Yeah. Just like he found something extremely dangerous and just begins to using it, causing terror on Ravenwood.
Left and right.
Unbeknownst to anyone. Of course, the beach episode was long awaited and it was pretty fucking amazing. And of course, the story, the storybook session. Remember that one?
Oh man,
That
I had to
was
spend
my
like 2
favorite.
hours editing that thing.
I have the whole uncensored version, baby.
Uh-huh.
The
You do
uncensored,
indeed.
the fabled uncensored version.
I mean, I kept most of it, don't get me wrong, but I had to cut out some of it.
I love how all of you guys jump in so quick on dogpiling on Wesley.
It was so good, and honestly, Stark took it like a champ and played it so well.
Yeah, I mean, I kudos to Stark. We can say whatever we wanted to Stark, but from the get-go, I told him, hey, I'm gonna make Wesley's life a freaking hell.
Oh, you told him
I told him that during his character creation session.
Oh no!
And I told him, man, you don't have to take it personal. It is just for fun, for shits and giggles. Just let's go roll with it. And he was
Why
like,
did you pick Stark?
He was like, oh, no worries, that's I got you.
Oh my gosh.
Dolphin Rider, of course. Oh, The lobster guy. The lobster guy
Oh
was.
gosh.
Your soup.
You guys want some lobster soup?
That guy.
I can see his face in my eyes right now,
Me
dude.
too.
The glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, that drama moment between your mother Emily and Maldonado. Chef's kiss.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, across all of these notes, I have Disney crit shot at me. Like, just Disney making my life a living hell. I actually have like a big note. I like page 3 when you begin to doing some rampant damage and just saying never include an enemy with with vulnerability to necrotic damage or irradiant damage. Like a big don't. Oh my god. Some things that you guys missed, right? That that clues that were spread there, and you guys like they weren't really like look after. The whole thing about this campaign was that there were like many clues that will throw you guys to like many different directions. One of them was the potion that we do during session 1. Sorry, the one-on-one sessions, right? If you guys were to like decide to investigate the potion, you will realize that it was created with a spice coming from the Crystal Isles, and then that will be like, oh, who's from the Crystal Isles? El Maldonado.
Oh.
Chan.
Oh.
But no, turns out they have their own thing going on. Another thing that you guys kind of like missed on the school, actually, the Brendan Cromwell did have an office.
Oh.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I actually have it here. Give me a second.
I mean, to be fair, we never think to go there because we were freaking terrified of him.
Yeah.
Show.
Oh. Nice.
As you can see, he's from Madden
Football.
NFL.
he's a big Madden fan.
Yeah. If you guys will like jump in, you will realize that he actually has a protector direhound on his office.
Gross.
That was a nasty common encounter.
Glad we never went in there.
But you guys will actually get details on his lackey on the school.
Oh, Azure Heart.
Azure Heart, exactly.
Dude, she was a useless butt chump in that fight, bro. Did she land a single hit on anything?
Actually did on the Minotaur.
Oh, the Minotaur. That I was already railing. Oh my gosh, we were so scared of her, and she was a pansy.
The Anshity. Nice.
We didn't have to fight against her, because then we would have died. Did you expect us to TPK against Amarilla?
Yes and no. I was expecting people to die, maybe. Oh, on my notes in that common encounter, I planned you guys to like jump in, enter, like very stealthily, and just bring everybody out, right? I wasn't expecting you guys to do the Mass Effect like strategy and just bring everybody. And then at that moment, I realized like, oh yeah, I'm fucked. I better close my DM notes on this one and just prepare for that big initiative. Big moment. The mimic. The mimic was genius.
That whole fight would have gone so different if Wesley and Tisnip had been able to be there earlier.
Honestly, I just have to be grateful with Cry. She did such a bait.
The Cry bait.
What a bait.
That was good.
Another things that we missed upon researching Azure Heart, or maybe the Human Adoration Club, who was helping Brendan Cromwell because they are just students, you guys will have realized that they were actually preparing the podium where Brendan Cromwell was to stand, and they were like, you know, human podiums are quite weird. I don't really like red, but I guess it's tradition here.
Mm.
Um, Other things that we miss. Remember that you were captured by vampire spawn. Upon further investigation of said vampire spawn, you guys will realize that those were the ones that were kind of trying to kidnap more children, specifically from the Sunshine Help Center.
I was so scared for those kids, bro.
I know. What other things we missed? Oh, there was a coffee shop on the beach episode that had a really friendly character.
Oh, we did meet Francisco though.
Francisco. You mean Florencio?
My bad.
Yeah. Okay, let me find them. Oh, by the way, you didn't forgot. I forgot. It's Crumple. You remember the painting?
Yeah, that fucking bitch.
I forgot that I had the painting ready, bro.
No! This guy. Stop looking at me.
I forgot that I have this thing ready. But yes, you guys miss Lola, who was like a coffee owner.
Aw.
Hey.
Yeah.
Smash.
And Smash.
Sorry, you bagged somebody else with green eyes. You're good.
Yeah.
Exactly. You guys didn't investigate more a little bit on Marcella Stormborn. Turns out that Marcella Stormborn is an Aasimar. Her blood was needed for the ritual to commence.
Oh, did they get it?
They actually did.
Right.
Yeah, imagine, when you're like donating blood and you have like a set amount you can donate per month.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that per week, basically.
If we had gone in before the beach episode and gotten her out, would that have completely thwarted the plan?
That would have made the common encounter different, actually. I have two stat blocks for Brendan Cromwell. I had the Crimson King, which you guys fought at 3rd level. I had 6 levels of the Crimson King, by the way.
I figured. That's what I was DMing you about, Scrumpo.
Yeah.
That you literally, saved us from having to fight stuff worse.
And then I did have a stat block that was just Brendan Cromwell. That was actually just going to be him being a vampire lord. He had some modified stats and abilities that allow him to summon cultists, that allow him to summon vampire spawn. He had regeneration. It was kind of like a different thing than the Crimson King. The Crimson King was more flat out damage. I'm gonna fucking murder your ass. Brendan Cromwell was like more strategic spell casting, using legendary resistances, regenerating health, and it was going to be like a more tactical command encounter, utilizing the entire club. So he will actually turn into his bat form and appear in different places to regenerate. And the common encounter was going to be you guys covering different spots, making sure he didn't get a heal in.
Instead, we just kept him in one place and he just blew us up.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
dang.
yeah.
That was awesome, Atsa.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for the best first D&D start ever.
Welcome to the hobby. For now, guys, I think this is a good spot to end it, right? Again, I'm really grateful that you guys allow me to be your dungeon master, that you guys believe me since session 1. Even from session 0, you guys were really, really excited, and that really kept me running. So thank you for believing in me, in my D&M style, to keeping it up, to being here week after week. I'm really grateful for the friendships that I've made here. I'm sure that I will keep contact with everybody. But aside from that, let's go. Have a wonderful night. And the last thing that I'm gonna say to close it will be, everybody, you get a bardic dice.
Yay!
Hell yeah. Can we get one more Stormcast Adventuring Academy?
On the next episode.
On the next episode of Stormcast Adventuring Academy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna miss playing with you goobers.
Same here.
And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you for playing Stormcast Adventuring Academy. I have been your dungeon master.
Thank you.
I do have one last thing to say.
Yes.
Wow, nice stitch.
That's my cue to ditch. This is the perfect song. I can imagine me like running out like.
Alright.
Alright.
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Good.